What's up, Taurus? Welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I'll be doing your December 2018 general love reading. Um, this reading is an extra reading because it is a big thank you to Pisces and yourself, and as well as several other signs who had some of the highest views. So I'm so grateful and so thankful to you all. I decided to gift you with the love reading. Every view matters to me. Okay. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who don't know, I am new to YouTube. I'm trying to build a little family, Taurus. If you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it for you. Appreciate that. Okay. I'm tongue tied this morning. Some of y'all need to work on your throat chakra. Need to use your vowels. Speak up. Okay. As I was shuffling and meditating, Taurus, I got a pain in my right arm. So I don't know if some of you guys are suffering work injuries or going through some sort of, problems with your body, but I definitely felt it energetically, especially in my arms. I don't know who that's for. That could just be me, but I believe in energy. So yeah, some of you guys are going through something physically with your body. Either it's a work injury or, you fell in the house or something. Your Chinese card for the month of December is work. So this could be many different things. This could be, maybe there's some conflict, some things going around work. Maybe you're working extremely hard, doing doubles, just literally life is about grinding right now. Some of you guys, this could be dealing with working on your partnerships, putting in the effort, especially if a lot of damage has been done, because the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords flew out the deck as I was shuffling and meditating. So some of you guys either have betrayed or been betrayed, and so there's an energy of having to work your way back to having trust. Okay, and speaking of trust, your love card for the month is trust. Stay optimistic and let go of control issues. So trust could be a factor within your relationship. You're not really sure how this relationship is going to pan out, but it's asking you to just, sit back, have faith that if you want it and it really means something to you, that it will work itself out. Some of you guys need to stay optimistic about your love life. Maybe you don't have the highest thinking. You have two cards that's speaking about faith. I don't know if some of you guys' faith has been lost or your faith needs to be restored, but that just literally stood out to me, that both cards side by side is speaking of faith. It says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so some of you guys may not be thinking the highest, the highestly. I'm making up a word, okay? Judge somebody else. But may not be thinking positively about love or your love situation. And some of you guys need to stop trying to control how things is going to play out and allow it to just play out the way it's supposed to play out naturally. Okay, whatever is meant to be will be, and whatever isn't won't be. Okay. Your two universal love card says things are not as they appear. Things are not as they appear. Even sugar look like salt, Taurus, okay? And it says love is the reason. Love is the reason. So if you ever thought about leaving or, thinking about just being done with a situation, remember why you should stay is because you know that you truly love this person or this person loves you, vice versa. This is a general reading, okay? Meaning that I'm reading for many Tauruses. I don't know if I said that, so I always say if it doesn't apply, let it fly. You're more than welcome to find a reader on YouTube who is picking up on the messages that resonate with your personal situation, okay? I am not assigned to everyone. Everyone is not assigned to me. For those of you who are new to the channel, I already pre-shuffle the cards, but I like to cut the deck on camera, okay? So let's get it. Okay. Six of Pentacles. It's funny because Pisces got this card in their reading, but not as their overall energy. It was their first card. The Six of Pentacles is your overall energy, meaning the root of the problem or the root of the situation. The Six of Pentacles is a very balanced card. It's about give and take. It's about generosity. It's about charity work. But to me, this card can also signify, are you the giver or are you the taker? You know, this person also can be someone that's trying to divide their time, their energy, you know, their affection amongst two different people, you know, so that can also mean that as well, Taurus. I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody else. I'm not in your house. The Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups. Didn't I say the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords flew out the deck? Here it is. It wants to show its face. So I'm just going to start with these 4 cards because I don't like a whole bunch of cards coming at me at one time, okay? So the first card is the Nine of Swords. You can only go to the 10 in the Minor Arcana. So the Nine of Swords, swords deal with our thoughts. This is about someone who's thinking a lot, fearful, anxiety, stress, worry, you know, just a lot on your mind, and it could have something to do maybe with the past, something that happened in the past. You have 2 sixes so far, just so you know. So some of you guys need to look up what the number 6 means in numerology. The Six of Cups speaks about our childhood. You know, it is a card of a nostalgia. This usually is a lover from the past that could be returning. This is also a card of thinking about when things were good, when things were easy with someone. So definitely someone from the past could have returned, or your childhood could be very significant, or just someone that you dealt with when you were younger that could be coming back around. But there's some stress and some worry around this. We got the Ten of Swords here, which is, like I said, you can only go to the 10. And so this is about lies, deception, you know, cheating, backstabbing. I mean, anything that you could think of, you know, has happened to this person. This person has literally been through hell and back, you know, but 10s also reduce to 1s, which means that there's a cycle that is coming to an end. It's almost over. You know, the worst is, you know, on its way out the door. And I kind of feel like some of you guys need balance. There needs to be a rest, like something needs to be balanced. Either it's your mind, maybe there's just too much mental energy happening, you know, or there's just worried about something you did in your past, probably catching up with you or coming back around. But there's this energy of needing to find balance within yourself and just within your life, you know. The Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, Death. Right off the bat, I just want to say I got chills. Some of you guys could have lost a loved one, okay? And I kind of feel like you're still going through that energy, okay? Just because the Six of Cups is crowning the Five of Cups. This is a person who is focused on the past. Somebody is in the past. I don't know what's going on in the past. I don't know if it's your childhood or, you know, just either some significant events that may have happened, some losses that you've taken in the past, but there's a focus on it. This man is crying over spilt milk, what they don't have, what they lost, what's not here, not knowing that if he turns around, there's still 2 cups standing. All is not lost. You know, there's hope in your life in this situation. And, you know, maybe this is why love is the reason, because you have someone or some people who love you, you know. This is a card of sadness and depression. Some of you guys are going through depression. I'm seeing mental health. Some of you guys haven't properly grieved over something that has happened in your past. We have the Four of Wands here. I'm sorry I skipped, but that just stood out to me. Someone definitely experienced a loss, like a passing of someone or a loved one, okay? The Four of Wands speaks about marriage, the home, a happy home, you know, stability. Four is a number of stability. And maybe this is why work is here. Maybe you're working very hard to be stable, and it's like you're trying to balance out all of these energies of mourning over someone you lost, working hard, trying to make sure your family has, trying to give, trying to restore balance within your life, trying to create stability within your life, but it's like you have so much mental energy going on, Taurus, that it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like, I think it's so much going on mentally and internally that you kind of don't know how to restore the balance. You don't know how to work at restoring balance. You do have death here, which could deal with Scorpio. But death speaks about endings. It speaks about cycles coming to an end. And the fact that the 10 is crowning this, Taurus, this lets me know that whatever it is that you're experiencing, whether it be in your love relationship, your life, or sometimes it's just in all areas, they say when it rains, it storms, So if you're experiencing like a heavy energy, within you and around you, death is here. Something's coming to an end. Something is about to be done and over with so something else can be born. There's a transformation and change happening. That's what death is. And I think that also has a lot to do with it. Some of you guys could be struggling with the change that happens in life. The cycles of life. We all have these different seasons in our lives. And I think some of you guys are trying to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys, let me tell you something. When it says let go of control issues, control is based out of fear. And especially if you took some losses at any point in your life or took some serious losses at any point in your life, when you feel like you're in control, it kind of overshadows the fear that you truly have of losing something again. So you try to be on everything, everything has to be at 5:55, do it this way, do it that way. No, you have to say it this way, act this way. It's control is based out of fear. And it could be because you took a lot of losses in your life and you're just trying to figure out how to restore this back into your life. Okay? And because you're going through so much inner work, it could be spilling over into other areas in your life. And it says things are not as they appear. You didn't lose a whole lot. You may have lost something, but there's still something to live for. There's still something to look forward to. Things are not as they appear. Okay? It's not as bad as you're perceiving it to be. The thing about the 9 of Swords is it can lead to overthinking. Like I said, you can only go to the 10 and you're there. And when we overthinking leads to negative thoughts. And our negative thoughts lead to negative behaviors. Okay? So I just want you to know that, I know that you can never get back someone that you lost. But let's say you lost a grandmother or a mother or a grandfather or whatever. But then you find out that you're pregnant or your wife is pregnant. It's almost like something is restored. Like that's what death is. It's like something dies, but something else is being born. It's the caterpillar, the caterpillar blossoming into the butterfly. You guys are probably going through a lot of transformation and change, and you really don't understand what's going on within you or outside of you. It's kind of like your world is out of control a little bit. At least that's what you think. Okay? I think balance, in order for balance to be restored in your love life, in order for you to have this positive thinking and to have this trust in life and in yourself, you're going to have to figure out how to restore balance within yourself so that you can give it. Whatever you are internally is what you usually exude externally, okay? Yeah, some of you guys are just feeling stuck, The Magician. The Moon. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini or Virgo, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? We have the Hangman here, which is all about feeling stuck, not knowing what to do, also needing to change your perspective. Maybe you need to see something from a different point of view because things are not as they appear. The Hangman has many messages, but because this one, it came out, the major arcana, this lets me know this is simply about your perception. Your perception is your reality. So maybe there's a need to change the way you look at things, okay? Because it may not be what you think it is. And the fact that you have the Magician next to it lets me know, for one, your thoughts are manifesting, okay? Because the Magician is all about, he is the master manifester, the master creator. He knows how to make something out of nothing. And I feel like you have that power. You just have to change the way you think, the way you see things. Okay? Do you look at the glass as half empty or half full? Because the Magician is a powerful individual. He's the number one. And like I said, the 10 reduces to a 1. So you are getting ready to come out of this energy. But if you want to come out of this energy and permanently stay out of this energy, you have to work on how you think. Okay? Your perception is your reality, and that's what he is, as above, so below. That's why his hand is in the sky and one hand is pointing to the ground, as above, so below. So he knows that whatever he thinks is what manifests into his reality. Okay, so if you're thinking the worst, not having any faith, focusing on the past, not letting go of the hurt or the disappointments from the past, you're not going to be able to move forward in your present life or in your present partnership, okay? We have the moon here, which deals with Cancer or Pisces, but mostly Cancer for me. The moon speaks about hidden emotion, fear. What did I say? Control is about fear, and this could be because, deeply, like on a deep soul level, on an internal level, you're afraid of losing something again. Psychologically, that's stored in your subconscious, especially if you experience the death. This card also speaks about deception, so I don't know if some of you guys, the reason why trust is coming out, I don't know if you guys are not being trusted or your mate does not trust you or you don't trust them, but this has to do with hidden information, a big piece of hidden information that's important, okay? But I'm mostly feeling like this is fear-based. This is fear. You make decisions based out of fear. So that's why you try to be control. You try to be in control. Okay. You have a child here. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. It could be a child, literally, a younger energy. But pages are about messages. So you could be getting news about a child. You could be getting messages of love or sending messages of love to someone. But definitely, I need to pull another card. Yeah, some of you guys definitely could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. If some of you guys are dealing with someone that you call a friend, and this is for my male Taurus. If you're dealing with someone that you consider to be a friend or someone from your past that you've been knowing since childhood or just someone you used to deal with, even if it's somebody new, and you're in a relationship, Taurus men, I would suggest that you think about doing anything that will cause any type of if it will cause you to cross boundaries within your relationship, I would suggest that you wouldn't do it, because it's showing that someone will leave and go MIA on you, okay, and go back into singlehood. Okay, I don't know who that's for or what that's for, but I'm telling you, I'm giving you a warning if you're a Taurus man, that if you are even thinking about doing something that you have no business doing, remember, love is the reason why you're in the relationship that you're in. And even if you're going through a rocky stage, I suggest that you think about doing that, because if it's found out, if it comes to light, I do see this person moving on and leaving. And they may even go MIA. Like, seriously. Okay? So, yeah. And also, some of you guys need to do some soul searching, do some inner work with the Hermit being here, whatever that may be. If that means reading self-help books, if that means doing yoga, meditation, exercising, whatever's going to help clear some of that energy out of your, head, that mental energy, and allow you to, experience some quietness so that you can hear what you need to hear on a spirit level and not from a fear-based level or your lower self, like really hear your intuition. You're going to have to experience this. I would suggest that you go into this Hermit energy, which is either going within, like I said, reading self-help books, doing meditation, doing yoga, if it means, figuring out what your spiritual path is, whatever it may be. I think that I'm encouraging you, the cards are encouraging you, I should say, to take advantage of that or do that, because you guys definitely have some internal things that you need to heal so that you can be a better person and that you can be a better partner. Okay, Taurus? Love and light to you.